So this is not actually this is Donald Trump. They claim they have video or they have information on Donald Trump having a special type of proclivity. He likes to hire Russian hookers and have them pee on him. So let's go around the room. Does anybody have any problem with?
I need Dave Chappelle. I need Dave Chappelle. Like the song is just in my head. I
wanna piss on you. That song. And then she had that chocolate. It was like, and baby, I wanna boo boo.
Hear that beep beep. Is this the remix edition?
Yeah. Oh man, that was godlike.
Hey, so David, do me a favor. Forget about loading media because it keeps dropping out. And we'll just do it with the screen that we have here. But no, I want to take a survey. Like, does anybody have a problem with your president enjoying golden showers from Russian prostitutes?
I mean, I think are they of age? As long as they're legal age, I don't give a shit what he's doing.
No, I think that that's hypocrisy on the left to just decide that certain sexual activities between consenting adults is suddenly like amoral, like or immoral rather, and like I'm a bit disgusted by the people who are even like, and this honestly this even goes back to I was always even against this, like the whole he thinks his daughter is attractive type of thing. I thought that was blown out of proportion. I thought that was gross and blown out of proportion, not gross on his part but gross on the media's part. They're very comfortable with these kind of, I don't know what you call it, these immature narratives that they really should know. Like, I'm not one of the people who thinks that the media should be completely proper and civil and everything like that. But with this new golden showers thing and like with the Trump's daughter and like the rando incest jokes, I think the media feels very too comfortable being distasteful when it comes to Trump, and it just obfuscates the fact that they're not doing their real job. It's not their It's not their job to make 100 thought pieces on whether or not someone else get peed on. It's their job to hold people accountable for corruption. And if they could get the latter job correct, I would be interested in like their opinions on the peeing and on like his vaguely uncomfortable statement about his daughter. But they can't even do this is just obfuscation. Like, do your job, do your real job. I don't care if golden showers is trending on Twitter. Like, the media needs to do their real job and stop invading people's sex lives.
I mean, but it's now, this is where we are, right? Let's not pretend as though this has not been an American obsession for ever. Like, America, ever since we've ingrained these puritanical beliefs into the American psyche, we have always been obsessed with people's sexuality. So America does want to know about the golden showers, right? And so this goes back to the question of whether or not the media should report what they feel is right to report, or should they report what people are demanding to have reported.
I think it was. Go ahead, Nick.
I want to push back against that. I don't think the media is involved in reporting what people want. I think they make people want what they report. Like, I'm sure a lot of people don't give a damn about the golden showers. Like, if he wants to get up under there, he like gold, I like it too. Go ahead, whatever he's gonna do. But at the same time, I'm sure that there's other stuff that people are more, that's more pressing.
You've got a lot of
what they want.
America, man. You got a lot. I mean, you realize like TMZ is one of the most popular, not only websites, but television shows. Like, people live and die for this stuff. This is what they and the question is whether or not our political journalists should engage in this, because even if they don't, you're going to have most of Americans want to get this information.
I agree with Nick. I think people don't really know what they want until they get it. And I think that you can sell people pretty much anything, especially if it's scandalous. I think that TMZ is popular for a lot of reasons. And I think the media is trying to get some of that TMZ BuzzFeed video money, when like, that's not like, at a certain point, our press does itself a disservice by trying to be so popular.
Oh yeah, no. It's all we could trace this trend back to the suspension of the fairness doctrine and the conglomeration of all of our media networks, and the profit motive being inserted into our news centers, right? Instead of just letting the profit motive be around the soap operas. But now you have outlets that call themselves news outlets who have to generate a profit. So they are catering to the proclivities, right? Whether or not it's what they want, it's what they respond to. It's what's it called when you can't really control yourself, but it's It's actually a legal term that the judges use when they describe pornography and how they define pornography, because it's compulsion. It's like a compulsion, whether or not they have a higher level of thinking that they want to ascend to. If someone would just introduce it to them, people are compelled to click on stories like this. And because it drives profits, that's why our news media, unfortunately, is involved. So it's maybe want is not the right word, but people are compelled to click on these types of stories, and it generates profit. So, I mean, can we blame a profit-driven news media? The problem to me is the fact that they have to chase profits.
Yeah, I can blame a profit-driven news media insofar that I can blame them for at least part of their shtick is that they are quote unquote informative. It's just like, if you're profit-driven, if you put profit over information, over actual, valuable information, then that should be really out front. But if you if you are still trying to maintain your kind of journalistic integrity while simultaneously doing stuff like that, then that is a problem, because you create this situation where people are coming to you because they believe that you are trying to inform. And that's why we have one of the most uninformed and misinformed populaces in the world, is because these are for-profit.
I agree.
CNN or Fox News or MSNBC or Slate or Salon or New York Times, all these places, they're for profit, but they grade as though they are doing a public good. And I would also extend to the DNC. The DNC is not but it masquerades and uses vague language as though it actually is. And so I can't blame people for being confused by these things, but I can blame the media for saying, okay, yeah, if you're going to be for profit, if you're going to put profit over information, then you're not really a member of the fourth estate, and you can't put that guise on yourself in order to benefit from that kind of
that. And that's the most dangerous type of journalism, are the people who can slime ball their way in and out of journalistic responsibility, and the fact that they're actually just entertainers for profit. That's what we have reporting us news every single day, 24 hours a day. CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, NBC, all of them have who claim to be journalists when it benefits them to do so.
It's not just the for-profit news media, though, because you have NPR and PBS spouting the same nonsense right along with them, and those are not profitable entities. Those are not for-profit entities. It's not just the profit motive. It's like a bounding on the political dialogue that we have in America. There's bounds, and because you can only talk about such a narrow band of things, you have to include. You have to make big stuff. You have to make things that are seemingly insignificant. You have to make them real large and stretch it out to fill up that time and space, because there's nothing else to talk about. You can't talk about X, Y, and Z, but you can talk about T, U, and B. So everything in T, U, and B, the whole aspect of it has to fill up that space that would normally be occupied by other letters.
Yep. How do we get on this anyway? What? Oh, the golden showers. Whether or not it's something.
The chat room said this is like Pizzagate. They don't care.
What I will say, just to go to jump off of
Pizzagate, right? Because Pizzagate is decidedly like, y'all have lost y'all minds if you really think Pizzagate. If they have people actually believe it. So let me not insult. Man, I hope none of my audience believes that crap, but it's a little different than Pizzagate in the sense.
I'll insult them if they believe in Pizzagate. They need to really reevaluate their decision making processes. But
no, I don't think they're saying they believe it. They're saying in terms of it's silly and they don't care.
Well, it's really what if Pizzagate was true.
Yeah,
Pizzagate a really big problem. If this was, it wouldn't be.
Yeah. But I just really wanted to know what people's take was. Like, does anybody really care that he likes golden showers? I mean, it fits his MO, so it doesn't matter. I mean, whatever.
What's his MO, Ben?
He's a dirty old bastard.
He likes gold.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He likes gold.
Yeah, he likes gold.
Can I say one thing though? Did anyone else see that picture that was floating around with him in that golden palace with his son riding a lion?
Yeah, that's a standard picture.
If people were like freaking out about that, and I was like, listen, if I had that kind of money, that's exactly what my photos look like too.